YouTube, how y'all doing? Man, it feels like it's been forever. Somebody said You They Love Drug. You know, by Raheem Devon. Y'all remember that song? They so addicted. So, you know what that means. He said he was sprung, and I was trying to clean my table. I be having a lot going on here at my little workstation. It goes down at the workstation, aka the altar, aka the workstation. This is crazy, y'all. Who would have thought? But yeah, anyway, somebody said You They Love Drug Collective, and they're addicted. And the deck that's still on the table is the My Fantasy card at the bottom of the deck. You're my fantasy. I have pictures and videos saved of you and use them for inspiration. I want you. Collective. This is crazy. Now you somebody's fantasy. Spirit, I gotta say my prayer. Angels, ancestors, and guides, thank you so much for your covering and your protection as I channel these messages for the collective. If anybody, known or unknown, is sending any negative energy my way, return it back to the sender spirit 1,000-fold and bind it to them. So mote it be. In Jesus' name we pray. Ashe. Ashe. I'm a call in spirit. Let's see. Well, it's supposed to sit on this. Let's see. I'll get better at it. Welcome, Spirit. Yes. Somebody said you're their love drug. Now you know a drug addiction. And you they love drug. Collective. That's dangerous. There's a reason why you may need to stay away from somebody, right? If they're seeing you as their love drug and you trying to keep your peace in your life, no drama, this is somebody you gonna need to keep your boundaries up with, collective. You Sure Love to Ball by Marvin Gaye. Look how we on that late night tip already. We done went from love drug to You Sure Love to Ball. I was trying to put the deck away. I was trying. It's simple, really. How do I feel? I want you, us, forever. That's the fantasy. Wow. Y'all see that? It's simple, really. They want us, you, forever. But how is that going to happen when you don't feel the same way you used to? You walked away. See, this is somebody who got mother wounds. My mother is a big influence on my behavior now as an adult. I have challenges with connecting to the divine feminine energy within me and externally. So see, this is somebody who has mother wounds. Their mother may not have been a good mother to them. And if they're supposed to be your divine feminine, they're having a hard time connecting to the divine feminine energy within themselves and externally. So that means if you're a divine feminine energy, they're having problems identifying you as a divine feminine because they didn't have anyone, even their own mother didn't come through as a divine feminine for them. So they don't know what it looks like. They didn't know what it looked like, collective. See. Wow. See, sometimes I don't be seeing what's sitting here in these piles. Let's do it. Let's do it. One of the oldie but goodies. Bottom of the deck. I know I was a distraction from your pain. Maybe that's how you feeling, collective. That you were a distraction, but they still were dealing with pain. I want you. Now, didn't we see that in the other cards? They said it's simple, really. I want us, you, forever. You're my fantasy. But they have mother wounds. So maybe they couldn't acknowledge that divine feminine energy in you. But now they do. And now they want you. Do you want them to, collective? That's what they want to know. Wow, really? Really, Pandora? You just shut down on me like that? Boo. Boo. Okay. So now we have she don't. Uh-oh. Oh, no, she don't. Uh-oh. I done turned it up. It's not even playing. Now it is. Oh, no, she don't. This is somebody who already ready to get into the competition is what I just heard. Because they said they want you. And if they got to compete for you, they gonna compete. I bury myself in work to forget you. That's what this person is doing right now. Trying to keep their mind off of you. Sometimes, you know when you be at work and you smile and you don't realize you smiling, and it's because you thinking of somebody. You came closer than anyone. Closer to their heart, huh? That's what I just heard. You came closer than anyone. See, if this is somebody who had mommy wounds, maybe they was blocking their heart from people, right? The timing just wasn't right for us. Followed by, I know I messed up everything. Followed by, I couldn't let you get close to me. They said they couldn't because they already had other options. I know I was a distraction from your pain. See, you know that saying, hurt people hurt people. This is somebody who was already hurt. That's why they couldn't let you get close. They were already damaged goods. This is somebody who been needing to heal, but hadn't healed, collective. And it starts with those mother wounds. This is somebody who could have had mommy and daddy wounds. Just to start, mommy and daddy wounds. I'm sorry, y'all. My dog in the background is kind of getting my attention here. That's why I'm kind of talking slow. I'm also listening to her. Like it's something going on outside. Charismatic Casanova. Fear of commitment and of being hurt. Emotional avoidant detachment style. Fond of many lovers and has many love affairs. Well, damn. But the timing just wasn't right, huh? This is somebody who may be currently in a karmic partnership. Or they may currently have a karmic partner. Sneaking and geeking over here. Trying to look at you on the phone. We have turbulent with plenty of highs and lows. Red flags, codependency, arguments, miscommunication. They test us and our understanding of love and relationships. So this charismatic Casanova found themselves trapped with a karmic partner, trying to look back at you now, saying the timing just wasn't right for y'all because they were attached to a karmic. Is that the story? They didn't want to let you know about their karmic partner? Wow. Y'all see how it showed up at the bottom? Yeah, they had a karmic partner that they were still attached to. But they didn't want you to know they were still attached. See, even with the mommy wounds, they still had a karmic partner. So you know that had to be a dysfunctional connection with that karmic partner who's holding on to them. Wow. We got 3 cards. For the timing just wasn't right for us. Divine feminine. You see that? Somebody know. They see you, collective, as a divine feminine. Followed by, denial of connection. This is somebody who was gaslighting you, huh? Because that looked like the gas mask. I don't want to show y'all too much on the screen because y'all know how YouTube is. And this is somebody who wanted to use their free will, huh? They said they wasn't ready to settle down, even though you was a divine feminine. But they knew you was a divine feminine. They were in this eagle energy, huh? This card says, independently taking action regardless of effects. Having the capacity to make their own decisions without constraints from others. Yeah, this is somebody who didn't want to be on a leash. They wanted to be able to do what they wanted. You know, exercise their free will. They didn't want to be tied down. So at the time, you was trying to be tied down. They wasn't trying to be tied down because they had a karmic partner already. Or partners. In parentheses. Wow. Collective. This sounds like drama, don't it? Damn. Y'all know it's all about where I'm feeling. See, that don't feel smooth right there. I got to bring it in just a little bit. Okay. Okay. Here we go with another 3. For I know I messed up everything. See, we can't make this shit up. Now, you see how I pulled that out? This is somebody who wants your forgiveness, collective. They begging for your forgiveness for juggling you. They know they juggled you because they wasn't ready to be tied down. This is somebody who may have fallen for a false flame. Or spirit could be saying they your false flame. Causes you emotional distress and creates conflicts. You are unsure of their feelings towards you, and you give more than they do. They do not help you grow, and you feel uncomfortable around them. Yeah, I'm still getting both messages, collective, that they fell for a false flame, and they could be your false flame. Powerful. That's crazy. Collective, we already been getting so many warnings, right? About this person that's trying to come back during retrograde. I think they said retrograde gonna be done the middle of August. Man, I'm like, that can't get here fast enough, right? Wow. Your twin flame. Your twin flame fell for a false flame. I can't make this shit up. So was this your twin? This was your twin, huh? That fell for the false flame. And now the spirit said they your false flame. Trying to claim to still be your twin. They still want to be your twin. But we've been getting so many messages that you getting a new partner because they just might still be trapped, stuck with someone else. Because that person don't look like they trying to let go. Y'all seen that? They said they stuck like glue to your person. Well, your false flame. Bottom of the deck. Sagittarius energy. Come through, Temperance Angel. Earth Angel. Come through. Temperance Angel. With your bow and arrow in your hand. Ready to strike, huh? Ready to strike. Shoot the bow in your new lover's heart. What's underneath that? Wow, courage, strength, that lion energy. You standing in your power. You standing in your power. Because now you know your worth. You know that you was just a distraction to this person's pain. Somebody who denied. It said denial of connection. They denied you and chose somebody else. Because they didn't know a divine feminine when they seen one, because they got mommy issues. So they chose the false flame over you. But now they want you. Or they feel like they couldn't let you get close to them. But now they know who you are. They know you the real twin. Collective. Confirmation. They know you the real twin that they ghosted. They ghosted you for the false flame. That's why this twin flame connection is dead, y'all. There's been a death. It's over. Because they chose wrong. Spirit trying to tell me to take these 2 cards. Did y'all see that? I'm just curious. I want to see what those 2 cards are. Stalking. You see that? Ooh, and a pregnant karmic. Wow. They got a pregnant karmic spirit. Collective. Wow. They got a pregnant karmic. Wow. That's why that karmic holding on. Now, you know, pregnancy could be, they could have started a business with somebody. It don't have to necessarily be a baby. Maybe they just started, a business with a karmic. But they're stalking you. Because they know you have the divine staff. You standing in your power, and they seeing you in this leadership role. You have spiritual authority. The divine staff of leadership symbolizes authority and divine endorsement in leadership. It represents a leader's right to rule. Often believed to be granted by a higher power. This staff signifies a blend of earthly authority and spiritual legitimacy, emphasizing wisdom and justice in leadership. Come through, Spirit, with the divine staff for the collective, or the divine womb. If you a divine feminine, you could be embodying your masculine energy at this time. Wow, we cannot make it up. We got an energy vampire that's low on fuel, collective. And that's the reason why they trying to come your way. And they struggling. Getting handouts right now. Wow. They not over there manifesting with that false flame. They getting depleted. of all of their energy. That's why they stalking you. Trying to get whatever little bit of light. Wow. This card look like it's in the reverse and crossing, y'all. It's in the reverse and crossing. Oh my God. I just heard spirit, my angels say, don't want to be a player no more. This is somebody who was a player. Now they don't want to be a player no more. Spirit said they about to come in putting on a show. Maybe they gonna be wearing a mask, acting like they not a player no more, but they still a player. They're still a user. Maybe they want to come in and use you still. Wow. It says narcissistic. Maybe they gonna try and act like they not a narcissist. And come in and flirt with you, collective, in this Page of Wands energy. Wow. When I split the deck, yup. Because now they want to come in fighting for you. That's crazy. Now they want to fight for you. After choosing the false flame. Because they struggling over there. The karmic's pregnant. Wow. They need money like yesterday, huh? Ooh-wee. Bottom of the deck. That part. Knight of Wands. We can't make this shit up, y'all. We really can't. This is somebody who want to come in and be player. So that maybe they can get a little help. Get a little refill on that gas. But you see they coming in this Seven of Swords energy. They said they need some gasoline. Fill up that tank. So they can take it back to the false flame. Because they see you having victory and success right now. They said you can afford it. You can afford to give a little. After you were divinely guided to leave them alone. Here they come, collective. Ooh. See. This fell out on the Six of Wands. It's the Eight of Pentacles in the upright and crossing. I just heard Spirit say it's because you've raised your standards now. That this is somebody who just may not be able to get back in. They thinking they can sneak their way in with this Seven of Swords energy. Still thinking they can juggle. Still thinking they could juggle you and the false flame. Wow. Collective. Look what fell out the deck. We got the Three of Wands. You moving on. You setting new intentions. You waiting for your ships to come in. You turning your back to this. And you not looking back. This is somebody who already know, collective. Four Cups. You gonna reject them. They know you gonna reject them. But they only coming in because they bored and discontent where they at. See, what you don't know in this moon energy is this is somebody swimming in their feelings. But still in an illusion, still confused, still not knowing what they want for real. But they know that they see you single and abundant and wanting a piece of you. They seeing you single and abundant and saying, can they have a taste? Right now on Spirit Radio, we got slowly, surely, I walk away from that undeserving, constantly hurting me love. And you already know that this person always gonna be hurting you, which is the reason why you turning your back on them. They just coming in to drain you of your energy. They said they're low on fuel, so they gonna come in putting in a show, trying to say, you my twin, you my twin. But really, not only were you a distraction from their pain in the past, they still trying to use you as that in the present with that player energy, because right now they going through some hard times and they, experiencing some pain because they experiencing some losses, and they hoping that maybe if they could just get back into your energy, you'll be able to give them a little bit of that gas to keep them going, collective. Don't do it. Don't fall for the tricks of this person in this Seven of Swords energy. Keep your back turned towards them, okay, collective? Because all they doing is coming in to put in a show. Put on a show. I'm going to leave it there, collective. Till the next time. So much love and light. Y'all be good to each other. Namaste.